Hello, it's a great Saturday, and I hope everybody's having a great start to their weekend. Although, by the time this gets uploaded and everything, the weekend may be half over, but let's get into this. This is the frosted embellishments, and I'm not real sure what all comes on here, but I thought, well, I still have. Oh, there's no dye. It says stamp and die. It must be. Yep, there it is. Hiding. Okay. So what I want to do is just go ahead and I'm going to cut them out and then color and then stamp and color. Usually I try stamping first and then cutting. But today I'm just going to do it the other way. Oh, this is not the paper I want. I'm going to do it the other way. Because I just want to see how it's going to work. This paper had been scored for something, so I'm going to just cut a piece out that I think is going to be big enough for all of these. And then we're going to just kind of work them and see how we can get them to look the way we want them to look. And I've got like glitter glue out here, and I'm not even real sure what's what. I know this is the snowman, and we definitely want to do the snowman. And then there's the bird. And we'll try the bird. And we have another bird. And I'm thinking that's this guy. And these bells are really pretty. And I'm going to say this is either the bells or the snowflakes. I think this is going to be the bells. Okay. I'm probably going to have to cut this down. Let me find one of my folders up here for this. All right. Here I go. See, that's just too wide, so let me cut this down again. A little more, just so we can make sure, because I'm going to tape them down. I'm going to tape them down because I don't want them going all over. So this is going to be taped down. And I'm going to put it right here. I shouldn't have done it that side. I should have just tried to keep it to this side. But that's all right. We'll see what this tape is going to be like. And then we got the bird. We'll just do what fits on here. See, I should just try to keep it kind of here. Maybe I'll flip that over. And this one and that one I can still fit. So we're good for those. Frosted embellishments, is that what it said? I can't remember now, but they're cute. I mean, I love the little snowman. He is adorable. And that little cute little face. I do have to look for my old stamps that Crafter's Companion had brought out. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. They were snowman stamps. So cute, and I think I even did a video coloring one of them. So I'm gonna, oops, there's one. There's the snowman. Here's this one. Here's the bird. Now let's see how we can do it stamping. If we can get them stamped well, or if it's going to be an issue. So let me get my pieces. Now, we might have some problems. Some of these pieces are small. The stamp's got to be stamped right on, and they're already cut out. And I'm going to look for... Do I want to do it and do it? Or maybe... I don't know. Here we go. Here's a blue. I want to do blue. And Laguna Bay. I don't know that that's the blue I want to use. Well, we'll just do it in this blue. So I need to stamp it right on, but I don't really want to do the magnets because they'll take up too much space. So I'm just gonna do that. Push that down. Now I can bring the stamp over and put the stamp on and line it up. So a lot of people say no. It should be stamped, then cut. Some say no cut, then stamp. I'm going to try this because I do have a problem getting it lined up well. And so maybe this will help me. Now I can go ahead and do them all. I think I just want to try one at a time though. So I think I like that. I'm going to push it down and I'm going to look. So no, it needs to come up. See, I'm not directly over it where you guys are, so yeah, it needs to go that way a little bit. So, just up this way a little bit. It would be nice if they really just perfectly lined up. I'm going to bring it to me. It'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna try it like this. There's a little white showing down here, but the rest of it looks like it's pretty on there, so. Where did that red come? Oh, it might be on the top of the, I see red here too, so. Okay. I'm just using blue because he's ice, right? He's snow and ice. And so I figured blue would work well. Now let's take a look and see how I did. Pretty good. I am a little bit off over here, but the hand could have gone up. And the hands are a little harder because they'll move. So, but I'm fairly happy with that. I'm going to come down just in case for any ink that's still on here. That could have been a little bit better. Even though I don't see it, doesn't mean I didn't miss it, right? And like hardly any blue on him. A little bit, but not much. So there's the little snowman. Okay, now I'm going to try this tape using the same piece for, let's see, let's do the bigger bird now. And I want to make sure I have it turned the right way. Okay. So I'm just going to use that same piece. I'm going to bring it more this way where I can see it better and maybe we can both all see it. So I'm going to take the bird off and I'm going to put the snowman back. Now I need to line the bird up with the bird. And I bring it down. And that looks good to me. So that might have been a little too easy. The bird can be blue too. Maybe that might look kind of funny on the branches, but we'll go over it. I'm thinking maybe all of it can be stamped in the blue. Yeah, he could have been up a little farther, see? So, that's really no. So, I guess I'm not doing any better this way than I do my normal way. Which is my normal way is the stamping first. So they're coming out the same basically is what they're doing. And let's see if we can get this one good. I really want this one to turn out. This one should be fairly easy, right? I need that piece of tape. What did I do with that bird? Oh, he's still in here. This tape is working pretty good for this, and I'm able to reuse it over and over. Look, I can look at the back and see. It looks pretty well lined up. Let's see if it goes down here as well. Did it slip? I hope not, because it kind of looked pretty perfect. Okay. Look how nice that turned out. Good. It could have been a little bit better, but I like the way that one turned out. Okay. And the little bitty bird. And I think I'm going to try that again, just lining it up in my hand. Before I put it down. Because that worked real well. And this little bird. Yeah, I would say for these little ones, this is definitely the solution to that. And you can even turn it over. Look and see if anything's hanging over. Nothing is. Hopefully that didn't slip. And blue. It's a little off, but it's not bad. Sometimes I wonder why we can't go through and nip off that little bit that's extra. But you mess up your stamps and you mess up your stamps, you know what I mean? Maybe there isn't any to it. No, there isn't any to. A tiny bit here. Okay. So now we have a lot of options of what we want to do with them, right? I mean, we could do whatever we want. We can watercolor. We could stamp them with watercolor, the water reactive, and they'll turn out really nice. We can, I don't know if this will move with water very well. Wondering if I should try it. That's a big brush and a big brush. And I need a little brush. Let's see. Well, that's a little bit bigger than I wanted it to be. See if it will move with water. Not very well. Now him, I don't really want to color him all in anyways. Simply because this is 3 colors. He is a snowman. All I was gonna do was soften the edges on him. You know, a little bit maybe, but that's alright. These are kind of Christmas colors right here. Blue, red. And yeah, scarlet. Is scarlet red or pink? And green, so I'm gonna make his scarf red. And with it being aqua, I can paint it on. I'm just gonna color it in. He is cute, right? Okay. And I don't want to have to pull out a bunch of markers and stuff, so I'm gonna do his nose with the red. And I'm gonna use a darker blue for his hat. All I'm doing is doing it a little squiggly. Because I believe the hat wouldn't be a perfect line, right? So it just wouldn't be perfect line. The lines are not showing through. And I'm going to say that they're using green branches for his arms. Okay. There's my little snowman. Let's bring out glitter glue. What happened to my special colors? Okay. This is Lavender Dreams. I'm going to go ahead and use it. Even though it's not the one I would have preferred. I don't know what happened to my other ones. But I just want to give him a little icy glaze. So I'm just going to come around. And I'm just going to, where I see the shading, That's where I'm going to put it. And I just think the little shading pieces, the reason I'm using it, I just think it's a good guideline. Instead of putting it everywhere. Because we want him to look like he's glistening. If we put it everywhere, it would still look like he was glistening. But I'm thinking that it might take away a little bit from the rest of it, you know. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And really the only outline part that's not done is right here. The rest of it pretty much has something. Alright, so now the little bird. I am not going to do that little bird so dark, so that was just too dark. So I'm going to get a little bitty brush, and I'm going to do blue. He's little, so I'm just going to do little bits of him in the blue. And I don't really know what kind of bird he is. And I don't know, I think in England they do robins at Christmas, right? I don't know what color they are or nothing. So I'm just going to come in. With a little bit of blue around him. And then I'm going to come in and just kind of move that with water. So just, it's not moving very well. It doesn't want to move anymore. There's a little bit. There we go. In the face. Should be even less, I'm gonna say. All right, so there's the little bird and the bells. I think the bells I'm gonna strictly use the glitter glue and not use the markers. Look at how good he's already starting to show that with everything drying and the glue drying, and can you just see the glisten? Even though that's lavender, it took on that blue icy look. So that's kind of nice. So I want to do the bells. Let me do some green. And I'm just going to move it with the bottles. this one is that same leaf. This one is that leaf. And that's part of the bow. Okay. Then I got the other green. This dark, dark green. Christmas wreath. Get a little bit, get it going. There we go. And see, that's what I didn't want to happen. That's why I always try to get it going before I bring it in. And so I've got the two reds. I'm going to do this red first, even though the reds are so close that it is not even funny. I'm going to come up for the bow in this one. I don't know if this is going to work. We will not know. Probably until it starts to dry. If it's just going to look like a blob up there, or if we're going to be able to see the stamp, I don't know. But I wanted to try it and see what happens. Like a Nuvo drop, those. That's kind of how it was. Do I want to make my bell silver or gold? Don't they usually say silver bells? Let's try some silver. And that's another thing. You can wait in between coats. In between colors and let one color dry first. So what I want to do is do the bell part, then silver, and the inside, I don't know what that's called, that hits the bell. I want that to have that dimension there, like I did with the berries. Okay. So that's going to be that. Does it look like a bell? With greenery and a bow? We'll check it in a minute after it's had some more time to dry. Now, what would we do with the bird? So I'm going to say that, you know, I've never been a real big, oh, here's the sparkling ice. So we'll put sparkling ice just over the top of him. And the image should definitely shine through. Let's see if that's gonna help. I'm gonna need something. I need something to poke through it or something. There we go. I'm just going to cover the whole thing. Just to give it, like you would with that clear glass stuff. I got my finger stuck in there. Honestly, I cannot tell unless that's where it happened. Might as well do his feet too, right? Maybe not the right thing to do, but might as well go for it. I'm fascinated by this glitter glue because I've never been a glitter glue person. And I really like this stuff. I mean, that is so pretty, right? So, I'm impressed, especially with the snowman. I especially love that snowman. Just, I don't know if you can see how nice it looks. The bells, I don't know how dry this is or not dry or whatever. They look okay. Right? See how glittery it's really pretty. Ooh. And the little bird. Should we try to do a card? Should we try to do a card with them? Let's see. I know I want the snowman on a card for sure. See, he is just too cute. And the bells can go up here, and the bird can go on the ground. And I think I really just like it right like that on that blue. But it just feels like it needs a layer or something, you know? So let's look at that. Maybe that works. Okay. I'm going to bring this here. And then I'm going to drop it twice what I want it to be. And now I'm going to cut it out. And that's going to give me, I'm going to cut it along the card so that it tries to keep it straight. So the card helps me to keep it straight, right? Or you can just bring your paper cutter out, but I'm just showing this. It's just a way to do it. Uh-oh. That ain't gonna work, is it? I need to see which way this goes here. So I'm gonna need to come this way. what I needed to do is to be paying more attention when I did it. Oh, these scissors are the worst scissors ever. Here, these are so much better, but they're smaller. Do you see how those cut so much better? Let me try to get this edge out a little bit better. Straighter, if I can, without bringing it out too much farther at this point. Oh, all right, so that's gonna work. Let me glue it down. These are glue. If you want to glue it with your glitter glue, you can do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not wasting the glitter glue on that. Okay. So, that doesn't look straight, huh? I need to move it, I think, because it looks a little off this way. There we go. I think that is it. Okay. So do we want to trim it in any of it? Do we want to do like a silver frame? I'm afraid I couldn't carry it off. I'm not good at that with the glue. Man, this glue is not completely dry, but it's set enough. Okay, let's have the little snowman there. I love it. Love it, love it. I love that snowman. He's gonna be all over the place this Christmas, I have a feeling. And I don't mind taking them off the mat. I do not let the mat in any way control what I'm doing. To me, the card, it's not straight. It's too late now, I think, to change it. Well, maybe it is. I don't know if it's straight. Sometimes it looks straight, sometimes it doesn't. Uh-oh. Cut a piece of paper. Okay, the little bird, he is, I'm sure, still very wet. I'll check. His feet are dry, but that, yeah, still wet. But I'll put the little bird right here visiting the snowman. Couldn't go on the head, he's too big. But that would have been cute, huh? You really should wait for these to dry first, but with the video, wanting to get the video done and out, and I'm getting a late start and everything, so. And then that can go right there. Have my frosty stay down. Yes, so cute. I should have taken like the purple or whatever and did the eyes. But I didn't want to overdo it, so I was careful, easy. Because I knew I was going to be coloring this and covering all of that to give it a coating. I wanted to see if it would just give us a sparkle without covering it all up. Is why I did that one that way, so we could kind of see how these glitter glues work. Because some of them are gonna show through and some of them aren't, depending on the color and the glitter and that. So like the dark red and that, if you're wanting to see through, you're not going to put that down, because even if you can see, it's going to be kind of muted. No, that's not the word I'm trying to think of. It's going to be a messed up look. It's going to be interfered. It's going to interfere with what you see on the bottom. I don't know what this is going to look like when it dries, but we'll find out. But I know, like, I won't be able to see the paper under those red dots. Not a chance. And maybe that's what we need to do, maybe. Do like some Nuvo drops. 1, 2, 3. There's no thing sticking up, you know, where it came off. So it may just work right. We'll have to wait and see. This one does have a little bit of a pointy, so we'll see if that settles in. We'll see what happens when we come back. All right, everybody. That's it for this video. If you like my videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me. And please join me again. Bye-bye now.